We all know what they look like, taste, and even smell. But how many of us really know where they come from, how good they are for our health, and all the great recipes we can use them for? And this is what a banana plant looks like, although there are many variations. As far as we know, bananas were first grown by farmers in the Southeast Asia around 5,000 years BC. Most of today's farming is done in India, Philippines, China, and also here in the Caribbean. At about 400 milligrams each, bananas are an excellent source of potassium, provide plenty of complex carbs, simple sugars, starch, and dietary fiber that give you a quick hit of energy for exercise. They are a good, nutrient-rich source and contain zero fat. Besides being good for you on the inside, banana peels are a natural source for healing the skin, reducing irritation from bug bites, and curing skin warts. Banana peels are also a natural source of phosphorus and potassium found in expensive fertilizers that will help your garden grow. Here we have a few kinds of bananas. These little ones are called niños, which is Spanish for kids, for their size and sweetness. This one is actually called apple for its distinct taste of a green apple. And these here are plantains. They're a kind of bananas used mainly for cooking. They can be served just like potato. And now let's try a few recipes together. I'm going to make today buttermilk banana pancakes because buttermilk is better for the digestive system, it's better for the child and adults as well. I have my batter lightly fluffed and ready here. I've got some sliced bananas, nice and thin, about 1/8 of an inch, so they can get nicely caramelized. And just when we see that the pan is nice and hot, we place our first pancake batch. And when we see that from the bottom they're getting cooked, we add our banana slices on top, as many as we wish, and let them sink in nice and easy so they create a continuous surface. So when we flip them over, they will not get burned. Nice. Should take about 2 minutes on each side for them to be ready. Alright, now the best part. Look at those beautiful buttermilk banana pancakes. What I'm going to do, the way my grandmother taught me, is I'm going to add some of my fresh fruit in the middle of the pancake. Spread it out evenly and nicely wrap it up. Okay, so we've got beautiful buttermilk banana pancakes with fresh mango. Very good nutritional breakfast, lunch, or snack. Our next recipe, popular not only among children but among their parents alike, are chocolate-covered frozen popsicles. What we're gonna do is very simple recipe, very healthy, and keeps kids on a healthy diet. We're gonna slice banana, medium-sized banana, in about 3 pieces, about 2 inches each, and we're simply going to put them either on a chopstick, piece of bamboo stick, anything. Just make sure that there is no sharp edges because it's children that we're dealing with here and their parents. So we're gonna put them in nice and easy, just like this, and place them on a wax paper, baking paper, anything non-stick. And we're going to place them into a freezer for 15 minutes. And while our bananas are freezing, we're going to prepare the chocolate. Don't forget, never throw banana peels away because, as we said, they're great fertilizer, so we'll use them in the garden. What I have here is dark chocolate, semi-sweet, slightly melted. We're going to add a little bit of vegetable or olive oil to give it a little bit of a
consistency. And you can heat it up on a light heat on a stove, or you can just put it in a microwave for 30 seconds. It does the same job. The whole purpose is that we have nice, almost liquidy chocolate that we can dip our popsicles into. Our bananas are nice and frozen. Our chocolate is nice and melted. So now we're going to do the fun part, and that is roll each banana popsicle in the chocolate. Mmm, yummy, yummy, yummy. There we go, look at that. Now that's going to be my favorite. And I'm going to place them back in the freezer so they get nice and crunchy and hard right away. So I'm going to place them back on my paper and put them back in the freezer in a moment. And I have prepared some chopped nuts that we can roll them into as well to give them another exciting layer. A freshly frozen banana popsicles are ready. Look how beautiful. Beautiful and healthy. Our next recipe are plantain chips, which are made from green bananas called plantains or plátanos. We're going to peel them, I'll show you how, and then we're going to slice them either lengthwise. They make a nice snack just for your hand, or little chips, like we know banana chips, close to the size of potato chips. So while I'm slicing them, the oven is getting preheated to 350. What we're going to do, because they don't peel as easy as bananas, we're going to cut off the tips and then basically cut off the skin. Now I have prepared a baking pan, non-stick, with some olive oil on it. Again, I prefer extra virgin olive oil, but it's everybody's choice. Make sure that the oil gets evenly distributed and covers the whole pan. If you have oil in a spray, just spray it nice and even. And we're going to start putting them on the pan. Now our pan is ready. We can use, I prefer sea salt, sprinkle it with sea salt. Again, you're in charge of the salt intake right now, so you can control how much you put or don't. You can also use some spices to avoid salt completely. If your child is on a diet, salt diet, or you just want to control the intake of the salt, you can use herbs. I use finely chopped basil or oregano, or you can use rosemary, because the flavor is so powerful. It will soak into the chips, and it is a perfect replacement for salt. Alright, and while our chips are baking in the oven behind us, we have a very, very, very hungry baby here. So we're going to show you how to do a very simple baby food with bananas. We're going to slice some bananas and mush them very nicely. See, I can even do it with one hand, so it's not that difficult, is it, Luca? Now we're going to put that in his little bowl. Mmm, yummy, yummy. We're gonna add a spoon of homemade white yogurt. No sugar, nothing in it. And a spoon or two of baby grains. I use mixed grains, or you can use oatmeal. It's basically just finely chopped flakes of oatmeal that are specifically for babies. If you have grown-up children, or at least babies that are older than 1 year, you can add honey for the flavoring, or you can use granola, which we're going to show you next time. Okay, look, are you ready? You ready to taste? Ah! Mmm, yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy banana. Yeah. Yum, yum. Ah. Good stuff! Look how beautiful, nice and crunchy. All right, the moment of truth. Mmm. Hear the crunch? Mmm. Absolutely yummy. Perfect. Forget about potato chips. Plantain bananas is what you want. And remember that, parents. Very easy to make, very tasty and nutritious.